All right, Brad, this is for real. Here it is. Welcome to Proteus. Proteus.
What's it spell?
Proteus.
So is this like the origin story of how the Protheans came to be?
I think it probably
this is like this is the kernel of the all story.
Right. So
they came from an island.
They did, as it turns out. So Proteus, this is available now widely on the PC. It's been in beta, and one of those things where you could buy it in beta for a good long time. I bought it about a month ago, but today it's out for realsies. I think it's $10, and let's generate an island here.
Whoa. Where you're witnessing the act of creation?
That's right. I'm creating over here.
You've got a god complex, is that what you're saying?
Dude. Tell me about it.
All right. So I played this like a year ago.
Okay.
And it was just an island. There was like nothing on it.
Okay.
And my understanding is that there's like wildlife and stuff now. Is that right?
Yes, yes. Okay. It is. Some will look at this and say it is just an island.
Okay. But there's stuff on it.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, this looks kind of familiar.
So we're out here in the water.
Man, that looks so cool.
Heading towards this island. This isn't gonna. I gotta.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh,
you need to blink.
The mouse is set to inverse.
The sun hurts your eyes.
The mouse is set to inverted.
Oh, man.
I can't.
Just go with it. Just let it take you, bro.
I literally will not be able to play it.
All right, fair enough. Well, now we can show people where all the settings are, because apparently they're not super obvious.
It's got some settings.
I don't know.
I didn't like that island anyway. We're gonna create a new island.
All right.
This time.
What's your random seed?
It's pretty random.
It's
all over the place.
Do you have a go-to random seed?
No, I don't.
I usually type in poopy pants. It's generated some interesting worlds in the past. No random seeds here. I see. Yeah, so like when I played like an early beta, and it was almost like a proof of concept back then, because you had the island and you could wander around it. There just wasn't anything really there to encounter.
That's again, some people will look at this and say that is still exactly what Proteus is.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything in terms of goals and things like that to complete insofar as like. It is a very loose description of game that we're dealing with here.
It's a place.
It's a place, and you can explore it. And as you make your way from place to place on the island, you will find things, and some of these things can be interacted with in very limited ways that can have some relatively dramatic effects.
So hang on, were those like stone carvings?
Yeah,
they totally are.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you see those every time, like on every island, or?
I've seen these on an island before,
okay.
But they're certainly not, always right when you get out of the water, and this big hill as soon as we get out of the water. Like I've never seen that before. But these things are definitely in the same design as I've seen before. That one in particular, I remember.
I think it's a bird.
Sure. It's all open to interpretation.
Proteus is just like a state of being.
It's
like a place you can be.
Yeah. And
sit down.
The audio is interactive to an extent as well. As you kind of get closer to certain things, you'll hear some of the music change a little bit. And we can just, so you see we're kind of near these trees, and it seems to be kind of picking up a little bit here.
Yeah.
If I hit the space bar, I can just sit down. We can just hang out, man. Oh,
I brought a picnic lunch.
Did you?
Yeah. What do you like? Do you like egg salad?
I mean, it's been a really long time since I've had egg salad, so my gut reaction is no, I hate it. Maybe it's okay.
How about ham and cheese?
Yeah, so I will. Yes, ham and cheese is safe.
I'll give you the ham and cheese.
Yeah. That's Proteus.
This is kind of relaxing.
Yeah, it is definitely like a very kind of relaxing sort of thing to just kind of hang out and mess around with. And every time you load it up, you're not saving a game. The most you can do is take a screenshot of where you're at.
Oh, so you can't even save the island that was generated?
No, it's every time it creates a new island, and you just go, hear that?
Huh.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
So look at this thing. Last time I played, I didn't see one of these, but here, so.
Is that where that music's coming from? Whoa. Did you go in there? Wait.
And now we're in a totally different area.
What? You just teleported?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, something moving over there. Shoot it. Can you like skin those and make a wallet?
I keep hitting the fire button, but all it does is walk forward. So left mouse will walk you forward, right mouse will walk you. So you can one hand this whole thing.
Oh wow.
You can play it with it has controller support as well for 360 controllers.
Oh, okay.
So you can dual analog it. And
it's so indie. I didn't think it would have stuff like that, but
no, it's it's fairly well developed.
Seems pretty full featured.
It even has resolution options.
Something every good game should have.
Yeah, so if I hit shift, I can go into walk mode, and that'll slow down my pace here, and I can sit down. And I can hit Q to auto walk if holding down the left mouse button is just too much. Which, hey, depending on, what you're doing while you're playing this, it might be too much.
Are you gonna drive them into the ocean?
Gonna get him! I'm gonna get him!
Kind of an audio-visual experience.
Sure. Yes. Absolutely.
The way that sound effects and music seem to play into the environment.
Yeah. I really do like the way it looks.
Yeah. It looks. Yeah.
It's just nice.
It's sort
pleasant.
It sort of feels Atari 2600-y to me.
Yeah. I can see why someone would say that.
Real blocky primary colors and stuff. I mean, not exactly, but it's sort of reminiscent. Day-night cycle.
What is that?
See.
Yep.
Whoa.
Get out of here, jerks.
Huh, so...
And as the sun sets on Proteus, we think back. Let's just keep going until nightfall, and then we're going to want to find a high point to kind of look out over stuff. There's our monolith teleporter thing. I don't know. Looks like a giant tree trunk. I don't know.
Whoa.
It's dark, man. This game is dark.
Is that a graveyard?
Yeah.
It's either graveyard or a bunch of tree stumps. I'm not sure which.
So I keep waiting for this thing to pull back and reveal that, like, you're a kid in a coma dying, like the whole time. This seems like it could set up for something like that.
Sure.
It's one of those like, man, this game's got a message.
If that were actually the case, I would love it if they balanced it in such a way that people didn't figure that out for like a month.
Yeah,
just this huge bait and switch, like get a bunch of people to buy it before anybody figures out what it really is.
Yeah. All right, so it's getting to be nighttime, getting to be dark. We are, of course, going to want to build a fort and hide from the monsters that are going to come out at night.
Make sure you get an oven going.
Yeah. Oh.
What? Whoa.
Over there, some
will-o'-the-wisp.
Yeah.
Is that a bird?
Yeah, looks like it. Ah, here we go. This is actually what I was looking for. And here we are right here.
Whoa. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So at night, you will see this. And you can find it. There's a little frog. I'm gonna chase the frog right into it. That'll be weird. All right. Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa! Wow.
Holy
there we
cow.
go.
Oh, that's really neat. Oh, is that just a... Holy crap. Wow.
You were in a coma the whole time.
Wow. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, so... we get a kind of a different weather pattern and stuff when we go through, and kind of different creatures like these, or whatever these are.
Say they're sort of like dragonflies?
Yeah, maybe dragonflies or like dandelion.
You're like whatever you want them to be.
Fuck! we get some drums. The music changes up a little bit.
Oh, a little taiko.
Yeah.
A little bongo, a little drum circle.
Here we go. Here's some flies. Or wasps, and then they freak out and you run.
Oh, wow.
So if you want a speed boost, you gotta find those dudes and run right into the middle of them, and then you can just book for a little while.
Oh, what's going on over here? I don't know if I like that.
I don't know. Oh, what? So you get too close, they're like, fuck that, I'm out,
I do know.
Never get close.
I feel like I know
anyone or anything.
I feel like I know everything watching this game. We still had that Soldier Boy award.
We,
feel like this would
potentially bring it back here, right?
Yeah. I'm not making any recommendations about how to use or consume this game.
I was thinking about buying a couple of cans of Rockstar Relax.
Okay.
Oh, can I catch him? Oh.
That sounds like a good legal way to enjoy Proteus. Unless you're in Washington State. Then.
Yeah, I guess. Then.
So those are graves. They seem to be.
They seem to be.
Yeah. Huh.
All the people who died because there's no food on this island. It's like go somewhere.
I'm gonna ask what is probably a really dumb question.
Yeah, probably.
Does this have Steam achievements?
It doesn't.
Oh man,
I don't think it does.
I would love to see what their achievement design would be for a game like this.
Yeah.
What was that to your right, from where you're standing right now? Is that like a
this?
Just over there, it looks a little desolate over there.
Oh,
to the left, it's getting kind of drab and like the vegetation's dying off or something.
Let's head out there. Let's get the trucking. Oh. Get a little bit of a...
That's an angry sun. It's like, I look like a saw blade. It's hot today.
It's gonna be hard to play hundreds with me around.
So we have seen the extent of your ability to interact with this game, right?
Or yeah.
Like there's
I mean,
nothing else
as far
you
as
can do.
I can tell,
you haven't found any other portals to go in, or
no. One time I found a house.
Whoa.
But you couldn't go in. It was just like a little cabin.
So it is plausible that the longer you hang out here, maybe the more stuff you might see.
Yeah,
it's not
totally.
It's not like we have just shown you everything there is in this game. That's a squirrel. It went up that tree.
Can I get you, you son of a...
Oh man.
Yeah,
that dude can
chase
jump.
him for a while. Eventually, it's just like, all right, look, you can never catch this dude.
I would like it if it just eventually jumped into the sky and disappeared.
You can chase the frogs into the ocean.
Okay.
They will eventually just disappear.
Oh, that was really cool. That sounded.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of it's a collection of pleasant graphics and sound effects.
A little chime as the squirrel ran up in the tree. Because why not?
Oh
man, it's another one. Wait. What is that? Don't scare it.
I'm gonna hold down the walk button as I get close. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Oh,
man. Oh, wait.
Hopped over there.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's the mythical white frog. Way over there. I think I remember that thing from the beta. Maybe they haven't added that much since the beta. This is kind of what I remember of it. Oh man. You can't go back in, right? Or you can't swim, you can't go down.
No.
The little ripple effect looks really cool.
And here we are, another moonrise.
Oh, that's a big tree.
Yeah.
That is, wow. That looks cool. That is a proper canopy.
Yeah, man.
That is some tree cover. I'm sure some people will thumb their noses at this, but I'm glad stuff like this can exist in this day and age.
Yeah.
You know?
It's neat, you know?
You know, stuff like Steam makes it possible, and that's cool. I don't really know what else to say about this.
Right. Well, we'll wait for night to fall again and get one more, find one more clearing here and teleport or something.
It really is taking that Minecraft aesthetic to kind of the logical extreme, right?
I think so, yeah. You know, it's like
like
very stylish.
Just about as rudimentary an aesthetic as you could have, and still like convey a lot of meaning with it, you know?
Yeah. I think that they do a lot with the style,
yeah,
too. You know?
Oh, totally, absolutely. Man, yeah, I kind of want to just like...
Sick owl. Yeah. Oh, there's our...
Really, I like that animation. That looks great.
Yeah.
I'm totally going to slap this on my TV and just sit there with the controller and wander around.
House.
This looks pleasant. Wow.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, there's clearly a door, but...
Can't do much with it.
I can sit down in front of this house.
It's because you're like writing the story for yourself as you go.
Is that a bat?
I think that is a bat.
Wild.
Bat is about to meet the owl. What's going to happen?
Oh, man.
There are like two ships in the night.
Yeah.
It was not meant to be. Never the twain shall meet.
You know, I've never actually just sat through the night to watch the sunrise again. I've always found
this thing.
This thing.
Oh, it's gathering.
Yeah, so it'll kind of gather, and then stuff will start going a little nuts as you get closer and closer to the center, where we'll start seeing, you know, this start happening.
Your life is passing you by. Oh.
But it won't fully go until I get all the way in the center.
Wow, it's like a bunch of shooting stars. Interesting how it takes that house a while to pop up. I wonder if it's like a test of your perseverance. Like the longer you hang out, the more stuff you'll see. Like leave it running overnight and see where you're at in the morning.
Right. Like just leave it running and just put a coffee cup on one of the movement keys so you're always at least moving.
It'd be kind of cool if there was like a screensaver mode that just kind of walked around randomly.
Yeah.
Just like put this on a monitor and just let it go.
So it shows and stuff when they've been doing like live demonstrations. They have what they're calling Proteus Live, and with that, one person plays with a controller and the other person triggers events with the keyboard.
Like just in the game world?
Yeah.
Weird.
And they've been using that to kind of show off, like, here are the different things that it's capable of.
Wow.
And it sounds like that's something that they're eventually going to get into a state where they're going to just put that into this version of the game.
That's cool.
So you can kind of have that version of the experience too. And that sounds really cool.
Yeah. Does the person who's conducting have like a different view, like an overhead view of the world, or something?
No, I think you're both looking at the same screen.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily. I don't know for sure, but I suspect not.
Still a neat idea.
Yeah. They said that was a little tricky because like kind of composing a soundtrack on the fly is difficult, implying that the two things are separate. It's not just put things in the world to make the music change.
Right.
There's a little more to it than that. So I'd be really interested in just like getting that look under the hood at like, you know, what's really happening here. What is this really doing? What is it really thinking about? And when I trigger those things, how does it break? And how can I kind of build my own weird experience?
Yeah, it would be cool to see like a real-time log of all the variables going on in this thing.
Can I make a million frogs?
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, they need like a sandbox mode or something. Seems like as basic as this looks, it would probably be hard to bog it down. You know?
Yeah.
I bet you could get at least like 500,000 frogs before it started really chunking up.
Yeah. Well, right, I guess that's Proteus, man.
Sweet, man. So is it like nap time now? Just gonna go sit on top of a hill. Look out.
The world as I see it, man. I come up to the hill, and then my microphone falls off, and it's like crazy. I gotta put my microphone back on to say
it's pretty cray.
Proteus is available now. I'm teabagging this hill to let them know that it is mine.
Putting your mark on it.